So I'm at Beach Fork today. It's in the evening, it's after work, and I thought, you know, this is one of the things I said I wanted to try and do is get out here on an evening after work. It's 1st of August, so I have probably 2.5, maybe 3 hours to fish. I have something new I'm going to try, and it's a battery pack. Suptig is what it's called, and it's supposed to allow me to film with my Hero 11 without using multiple batteries. So I'm really curious to see how this works today. I'm going to be trolling, obviously it's what I do here. Hopefully I'll catch something bigger than last time. When I drove up, it's funny, there was a bunch of bass boats out there, and they're all gone now. Probably about 20 of them. Well, there's still a fellow over there, but they're having a bass tournament tonight, so I thought, you know, if I'd come here to bass fish, I'd be like, oh great, now I've got to compete with 20 or 25 boats. But I'm here to mostly hybrid troll. I'll catch some bass with that, but other than that, I'm excited to be here. Let's get out on the water and see what I catch. That thing definitely is heavier. Just hope it doesn't make my rod too heavy for the rod holder, but we'll see. And gonna turn on the sonar and we're gonna get started here. A little bit of wind. We had a big rain today, so it cooled it off a little bit, or the water, I hope, anyway. So let's see. Since it's 85 degrees, it'll probably come down a little bit, so that's perfect. So let's get out here, see what we can catch. Woo. Okay, so I am starting out with the Yum A-Rig Junior. So it's a smaller profile A-rig, and I'll show it later on if I don't catch anything, just kind of what it looks like. It's just not as big. The ones I trolled earlier this year were full size and maybe just a little bit too much. So, and then I've got a 3.5-inch kayak course out on the other one. So I'm gonna troll the A-rig first, just see what happens, and just getting started. So I thought I'd just let you know what I'm using, and let's see if anything bites. A big hump out there, and when you find it, like I said, right now it's still early in the evening, nothing really showed up on it so far, just a couple marks here and there, and then there's one nice ball, probably ball of bait. All right, so I'm going to make a left-hand turn and we're going to troll down that way. All right, so this is that A-Rig Yum Junior, well, the Yum A-Rig Junior. You can tell the spokes are smaller, just has 4 little spinners on it. It's just not as big of a profile, and I got no bites on this so far, so I'm going to actually troll my 2.5-inch kayak and the 3.5-inch kayak as I go down this bank. That's my first little group of marks, and they're down in 20 feet of water, so I stopped the kayak so my jig heads will sink some, because I know when I'm going forward, the friction of the water, it does pull the line up. So I don't know how deep they drop as I'm trolling, but all right, so let's see if anything bites from these marks here. And I'm really curious to see how this battery pack works, because the Hero 11 won't allow you to use a battery pack on its own. You have to have the battery inside. And I've had 2 problems. One problem, of course, is just losing battery life. But I have 6 batteries, so I've never run out of batteries. But the big thing is overheating. I did also buy a shade. I'm not using it tonight because it's 6:45 now. So I'm not using the shade, but I bought a shade for those days when it's out 95 degrees and bright sun, to see if that helps deflect some of those sun rays or some of the sunshine off of the camera so it doesn't get quite so hot. All right, well, no bites, so keep on going down the bank here. I never claimed to be the smartest guy in the world. I had the camera rigged up for casting, and here I am trolling this whole time. Didn't catch anything, so that's fine. It just hit me. I'm looking, going, why have I got my camera pointed out that way when everything's pointed this way? So, God. Like I said, not the brightest bulb in the batch, but oh well, we'll figure it out. Hopefully the angle is good. I didn't look at this angle when I put it on the kayak. I looked at it coming from this way forward. But it looks pretty good from what I can tell on the front screen. So, okay, let's keep trolling here. random marks from 5 to 10 feet right off the top of or the lip of a channel. Went from 21 down to about 26 feet, so they were just stacked right up along that contour. It's kind of interesting when you see on your fish finder how fish, even though they may be 10 or 15 feet above the structure, they still orient to some kind of structure. It's pretty interesting to see. All right, well, I see life from 4 feet down to the bottom, which is 21 feet. It's literally just a big row of marks. I'll be really surprised if something doesn't bite this time. That's the best grouping I've seen so far of fish. Oh, and there's fish. Just like that. It's a bass. Well, there you go. I mean, I saw that group and I said, if something doesn't bite this, I'm gonna have to give up. But no, we got him. Good deal. I think it's a bass. Thought I heard it jump. I don't know. Yeah, it's a bass. All right, quit jumping, dude. I'm just gonna be good deal. All right, well, like I said, I saw him down there. Oh, he took my tail and everything. Probably 11 inch. I'll measure real quick. Let's see. Let me move forward a little bit here. Yep, that was the best grouping of markings I've seen so far. So let's see here. Oh, I don't think he's a kayak keeper, but it's a skunk off the boat. He is, yeah, just 10, right about 10 and a half. All right, bud. Thank you, sir. I'm gonna let you get out of here, and hopefully I'll catch some bigger ones going on out. All right, fish in the boat, not a skunk. And that's basically almost my first full pass. Let me put on a new kayak and we'll keep patrolling. All right, this is definitely the biggest ball of bait I have seen so far. It is massive. Golly. Y'all see that or not? The bottom and stretches almost across the whole daggone screen. So I'm letting everything sink down here. There's got to be fish mixed into that. That was huge. I've been heading due west this whole time, so the sun's been right there. So I'm getting ready to turn, and I'll have the sun at the back of my head coming up, and I'm looking forward to that. Well, it took me almost a solid hour to make that loop. So I don't have time for more than two. All right, that was one pass with the two kayak, 2.5 inch kayak and a 3.5 inch kayak. So I'm going to put on a Rapala. It's a deep diver, goes down about 8 to 10 feet. I don't know the number of this one, but it's a small profile, so it should attract either hybrids or bass. But it's a deeper diver than some of the other ones I've got, so hopefully seeing these marks being down in the 10 to 15 feet range, that'll get down that way. So let's try something a little bit different. Since the kayak didn't produce but one fish, we'll give this one a try and see what happens. So next pass. My first pass I did was fairly close to the shore, so this is more toward the middle part of the lake. Just trying to try different areas and see. I just haven't seen a whole lot of any kind of congregated life. You know, I'm seeing marks here and there. The most I saw was where I caught that bass back there, and there were marks from 4 foot down to the bottom on that group. But here it's just been all smatterings. So, well, you got something on the Rapala. Oh my God, what the? Well, how about that? A little crappie. I think that's the first crappie I've caught here this year. Ouch, 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 ouch. Stop, stop, stop. Maybe some of those balls of bait I'm seeing are crappie, actually. That's not very big. About 5, 6 inches. Well, they're pretty. All right, well, there you go. Multi-species day. I guess you could call that. That's a bass and a crappie. That's a bit of a surprise. That's actually kind of a big bait for him, but you know what? If he'll hit it, something else will too. We'll get it back out there. All right, good deal. Well, this is that area where I caught that bass, and I am seeing more life on the screen. So I don't have a lot of time left. It is 8:15. I can't do a full troll. So what I'm going to do is kind of stay in this area here, which the marina's right over there. And then I'm seeing most of the life I've seen right in this area. So I'm going to troll just kind of in a smaller circle now until I lose light and have to go back to the car. All right, I'll stop the kayak because there's a bunch of marks right there. So I wanted that to sink down a little bit. So let's see. Oh, and there's fish. I tell you, this might be a hybrid. It's fighting pretty good. Although now I'm just reeling it in, so I don't know. Yeah, it's a bass. I love doing this. Well, I don't know. Maybe a triple species night. That's a hybrid. Just about bet you money on that. Well, there you go. One of each tonight. Come on, dude. All right. Like I said, I saw the life on the screen, and they show up. Ow. Well, there you go. He's not huge, but it's a daggone fish. And I haven't caught a lot of those today. Maybe 11 inches. Let's see real quick. Let's see real quick. Feel that go crazy. And he's gonna go crazy. Oh, back in you go. Oh, he unhooked himself, which is nice. Just let me measure you, dude, and I'll let you go. That's all I want to do. He is right at 11 inches. All right. Well, see you later. He's self-released, which is good. You know, I may, well, I'll see. We'll troll. I'm gonna troll that Rapala just a little bit more, and then I'm gonna troll that 2.5 inch Kitech for the rest of the evening. So I'll troll it around this way, and then I'll switch out if I need to. So all right, well, okay, a mixed bag. Bass, crappie, and a hybrid. I guess that's a pretty good day. I didn't have a lot of time to fish tonight, so you got to try and figure out where they are, and they're obviously up more toward the marina right now. So hopefully I'll catch a couple more before I lose light here. But you know, it's an evening after work. I've only been fishing about not quite even 2 hours, and I'm not unhappy with that. Caught a few so far, and really the best time of the evening's coming up, so maybe another big one. We'll see. Okay, well, that was a pass with the deep diving Rapala. Caught that one small crappie on it. So I'm going to put on, or I'm going to switch out now and fish that 2.5 inch kayak. Things should be starting to come up. So deep isn't as important right now, I don't think. All right, there's marks coming through here. Oh, and there's fish. I'm telling you. That's awesome. I think it's another hybrid, probably about 11 inch or maybe. It's fighting a little bit hard. There we go. All right. That's about the same size as that last one. Oh my God, I mean, these people are idiots. I'm like, hey, let me come right behind your kayak because I'm an idiot. There'll be a lot of editing right now of this stuff. Let's see how big he is. I'm gonna guess about the same size. Uh, 11.5. So the biggest one of the evening. He's 11.5. What a beautiful little hybrid. We're gonna let him go. Thank you, sir. We'll catch you again when you get bigger. Now navigate the yahoos. Gee, Merry Christmas. Just no etiquette at all. Oh well. That's why I take CBD oil. All right, there's a massive ball of bait. Can't see marks in the bait. From 10 feet down to 16. I just came off the ledge of a 32-foot deep channel. There's a big mark behind that ball of bait. So I'll let everything sink down. Let's just see what happens. Yeah, I'm starting to see life now. Very tiny window. But that's why I bought the lights for the kayak, so I could be out here at dusk. I think I'm liking this battery pack thing. My camera went from 82% up to 100% and it stayed there. Hasn't overheated. Of course, you know, it's not been 95 degrees and bright sun, but I also got a shade for the camera to help with that, so we'll see how it goes. But so far so good. I guess 2 thumbs up to Suptig. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. You know, I'm gonna make one more pass around here, but I'm losing light fast. It is 8:50, so I've got maybe 10-15 minutes of light left. Just a quick day. I wanted to try a troll after work one time just to see how it went. You know, of course we're losing daylight every day now as we get close to fall, which I hate, but you know, it is what it is. So I knew I didn't have a lot of time. I only had about, well, I've had almost 2.5 hours on the water is all I've had. A lot of times I'll spend 6 and 7 hours in the water. So I've had 2.5 tonight. I've caught 3 species of fish. If you want to count that crappie. So that's not so bad. But I caught a bass, caught 2 hybrids and a crappie. And I was not sitting at home, which is a nice thing. My wife was shopping. Well, actually she had an appointment in Lexington, so thought, what the heck, why not get out and get some exercise and see if I can catch a fish or two. So if you have made it this far in the video, I'd ask you just go ahead and subscribe. This is what I do. If you like this content or you find it helpful, I try to get out at least once a week when I can. I have videos that talk about bank fishing access in eastern Kentucky, all the lakes within about an hour of Ashland, also Beach Fork in West Virginia and Eastland in West Virginia are 2 lakes I fish. I think I'll try Ohio some next year, but not this year. So I guess I will just say go out and find something you love to do and go do it. Hopefully I'm going to catch some fish. There's a mark right here. And I will say thank you for watching, and I will catch you in the next video. I might have to troll it on in here. I've still got marks all over the screen though, so I'll just leave the camera on in case something happens to hit. I'll be curious to see what a low light footage looks like, because that's what I got right now. Yeah, alright. Let me go out this way a little bit more. I got one more. Oh, another hybrid. Probably the best one of the day right there. That was definitely the best one of the day. I don't know how much this is going to show up. I got a boat right here. I got to back up. Good one. That's a good one. Oh my gosh, that's a big fish. Oh my gosh. Holy crap. This is a big freaking hybrid, man. A hybrid? Holy cow. That thing is huge. Oh my gosh. Holy crap. This is that's crazy. Jeez, old Pete, man. This thing is humongous. Well, I say that. I use that word a lot, I know. But this is a big daggone hybrid. Holy cow. I'm going to have to use a light just to see how big. This is, good gosh. Look how big this thing is. Oh, my Lord. Ow. Ow. Look how big this guy is. This thing is huge. He's skinny, but my Lord. I don't know if I'm getting that on camera or not. That thing is humongous. What a freaking hybrid. That is crazy. Look at that thing. Holy cow. Well, let's get a measurement on this guy. My gosh. He didn't even fight like that. He fought like he was, you know, a decent size hybrid, but God, nothing like that. I've kept going through there seeing those marks. This thing, oh my gosh, it might be the longest hybrid I've ever caught. No, he's not the longest. Holy cow. Trying to get the light back on. He is right at 25 inches. I hope that's picking all this up. Right at 25 inches. That thing is huge. How cool is that? All right, let me get a picture of him. There we go. How cool is that? Holy cow. That is awesome. Oh. Just one more look at him. Ah, shoot. What a beautiful fish. All right, let me get him in the water here. That is awesome. Well, all right. I will say thank you for watching. I'm going to revive him. I need to pedal for a bit. He's not kicking very well. And I will catch you in the next video. There he goes.